Good evening and welcome again to the Defense Chronicles. This is Leslie Bocobo. Tonight we have with us Attorney Toni Verano of the defense team. Good evening, Attorney Verano.
Good evening, Leslie.
Just a few minutes ago, the presiding officer, Senate President Juan Ponce Enrile, adjourned the Senate impeachment court to resume on May 7, which is a Monday. Tell us, please, give us a recap of what had transpired maybe a few days back until today.
Ooh. Can we just start today?
Yes, today.
Okay.
Today is fine, yes.
Today, we're very happy that Mayor Atienza appeared voluntarily after we invited him, you know?
Yes.
We're very happy also that we were able to establish the fact that there was a transaction indeed between Basagidote and the city of Manila. Mayor Atienza testified that initially when their initial offer was 25,000 per square meter for the 1,700 square meter lot.
Yes.
Which was not initially accepted by the Basagidote. Okay. And it was also good for the defense when Mayor testified that Basagidote was not really against the appropriation, but was in fact for it. They just want a higher price for the lot. Para hindi naman sila malugi, I guess. Diba?
Yes.
Of course. So they offered yung normal price sa Manila, which is 50,000 pesos. And of course, initially, the city of Manila said no. Pero,
said 25,000, right?
25,000.
Yes.
Take it or leave it.
Yeah.
Pero it's a good thing also that when it was raised 34,000 to 34,000, they said okay with that. What else? Today, we were also not surprised that some of the senator judges would raise na baka there was a bias in favor of Malacanang. Now this hearing kasi you cannot really avoid, or you have to expect those questions, and it's a good thing and that Mayor Atienza said in open court that he was in fact against the Arroyo government at the beginning because he felt that it was an illegal government, and he was one of the last people to leave the Malacanang during the EDSA DOS. Yes. He felt that it was an illegal government until the Supreme Court said otherwise. So, yeah.
In a layman's point of view, was the sale of the property questionable?
You know, the transaction.
The transaction.
Yeah, the transaction is not questionable. Well, for us, you know, and if it is questionable, it should be the seller who should question the offer or the contract itself, because as what Senator Enrile said,
yeah.
All these terms and conditions and the check issue, with whether or not it was a cashier's or manager's check,
Yeah.
it is for the seller to question it. But since it was accepted by Basagidote, it's not subject of any question anymore. And besides, it's a contract between two parties. This is not the proper place to question the same.
Will the Chief Justice now submit his revised SALN come April 30? That was a question.
Yes, I believe that
was... Are you in the know of this?
Actually, as stated by Justice Cuevas earlier,
yes.
We have no idea of... We have not gone that far. We haven't spoken with the Chief Justice about this. But I found it... I was surprised kind of that they would ask that, but personally,
the defense was caught unprepared with that question.
But personally, I believe there's no need to amend the SALN because because it is our stand that the Chief Justice stated all of his assets truthfully.
Yes.
So if there were omissions on his part, alleged omissions or whatnot, we have yet to talk to the Chief Justice about this. And besides, what if there was, in good faith, in his mind, if there was, I'm not saying there is, if there was, because I believe that the senators were insisting that there should be an amendment because of what transpired during the 2 months of impeachment trial. So we have to still consult the Chief Justice and ask him whether or not there is a need. But personally, I believe there's no need because it is our stand that he truthfully stated all of his assets and liabilities there.
If he does submit an amended SALN, am I right to say that there was an amount of negligence in submitting the original SALN? I mean, because is an erroneous document submitted an impeachable offense? I think one of the senators asked that question.
I think that's still a pending question up to now because
it hasn't been answered.
It hasn't been answered because I remember Senator Santiago asking the prosecution before, what amount is impeachable for you? What do you consider impeachable? Is it 5 million, 1 million, 100,000, 10 pesos?
Yes.
I think the prosecution has yet to answer that because it is not for us to answer because they're the ones accusing the Chief Justice of allegedly falsely declaring.
Yes. It is your position now, Atty. Verano, as a member of the defense, that the SALN which the Chief Justice had submitted was truthfully established when he submitted that.
Yes, when it was filed.
Yes, when it was filed.
The Chief Justice truthfully declared his assets and liabilities.
Yes.
If, like I said, it's still the prosecution. We have yet to uncover.
Yes.
Disclose our evidence. So let's leave that hanging.
Will we be seeing the Chief Justice here come May to take the witness stand?
Right now, because he will only take the witness stand if he is advised by the legal team, if there is a need. But right now, as of the moment, he won't be. We haven't told him, or we haven't actually see the need for him to take the witness stand.
Any last words, Atty. Verano? Tell us. I asked this question to Atty. Karen Jimeno, a spokesperson of the defense team. On a scale of 10, 10 being the highest, how would you rate your team, the defense team? She gave an 8.5.
I would give my team 11.
An 11? Wow. That's,
why do I say that? I believe that the team is composed of the best lawyers in the country right now. As you can see, I think the public sees it now because we have now the opportunity to present our case. They see the difference between the two teams, and we are consistent with how we present our evidence, and we always get our point out to the Senate and the public, and that's the point exactly. That's the only thing that the team needs, and the only actually right now, because you also have to remember that the public is watching. Our only probably my worry. Of course, I'm a new lawyer also. I always think about what the new lawyers think, and also those in law school still. What do they think about the impeachment? How do they understand this? So that's my worry personally, that I hope they understand what's going on here and not just the perception of the public, because if you're not very much learned in law, you will only understand yung pinapalabas na eto ang ginawa ni Chief Justice, eto ang ginawa niya, hindi totoo yan. They have to understand also the legalities of everything.
Based on your grade of 11, I translate that to be that you are confident of an acquittal for the Chief Justice. Am I correct?
As a member of the defense team,
yes.
I pray for an acquittal because I cannot guarantee. Of course, it's a normal thing in the legal world. Even if you have the best case, even if you have all the evidence, the law behind you, supporting you, sometimes it doesn't go your way. So we're praying for the gods to be on our side, legal gods and the Almighty God, of course,
Yes.
to be on our side on this, because I believe truly that the law is with the defenders.
Thank you very much, Atty. Verano.
Yeah. Thank you very much, Leslie. I'll see you in May.
Thank you. Thank you for joining us once again with the Defense Chronicles. This is Leslie.